What's going on, boys and girls? Still at the NRA show. We are at Gideon Optics. I've reviewed several Gideon Optics, and good quality, high value, and I beat the snot out of a lot of them, especially your enclosed optic one, and they've been very, very solid. So this is Mike, and they have a few prototypes that he's only going to show us. He hasn't showed anybody else all weekend.
Right.
But super secret stuff that he's only going to show us. So go ahead, Mike.
So these are kind of half-baked. We don't have product names for them. We don't know how it's all going to shake out. But this one's going to be real for sure. I call this one the Jumbotron 5000 right now. So this is a Gen 5 Glock MOS. Everybody knows the MOS plates. Nobody likes the MOS plates. They bend, you know, but it's fine. So we did a direct to MOS. So we don't have a plate in here. It goes straight on the slide. And because it's straight on the slide, where the screws are, we can't put our top battery tray. So I put the battery on the right-hand side. That's our workaround on it. But this thing is, I'll show you, empty gun. It's a deactivated gun. It's an empty gun. We'll leave the slide back. Look how giant the window is in this thing. It's just absolutely ridiculously massive.
That's a big window, man.
Huge. Yeah, please be my guest. So it's crazy. So,
you don't appreciate it until you look through it.
Yeah.
Like I could tell it was big, but it's enormous.
Yeah. And speaking of big windows, we got something for the Canic guys out there. So this is our Miami Vice Canic, right? Miami Vice theme intensifies. The problem with the Canics is I've got like a full-size comp gun or like a service pistol here, but the slide narrows at the top, so you get the RMSC footprint. You want it with a dinky little dot on a big gun, and you're like, right? So
that's slick.
Big window on the RMSC footprint. Look how big that window is.
Yeah.
But you're still on the small RMSC footprint. See how it necks up?
Yeah, so when I reviewed the Canic Mete, I said, I love this gun. It's great. It feels good. It shoots good. The Canic triggers are wonderful. I said, but why did they have a small red dot on a big full-size gun?
Because the slide does that.
And I get it.
Yeah,
and
right?
And they have since fixed it. They have, you know, the newer guns have fixed that, but this is a great solution to anybody who's, the Metes are great guns, great value.
Yeah, it just needs a bigger window.
And now you have the bigger window with it, man.
And then on that same footprint, the RMSC footprint, this is my actual, I actually carry this gun, but not with this dot, because it needs testing.
Yeah.
I pulled my carry dot off of it, and this is our fully enclosed emitter RMSC footprint. Very EPS-ish, right? And it's got a side tray, so you don't have to pull it off. Like the Judge, the Gen 1, it's got a 2032 battery. It lasts 2 years, but eventually you're going to have to rip it off of there and re-zero, right? So we did a side tray. It's fully enclosed. Got a super low deck height. It's like a really big step forward for our factory to be able to make this and miniaturize it. But we don't have a name for it. It's untested. I haven't fired a single round through it.
So be patient.
But yeah, right. So like I don't know when it's going to be real, but that's something we're working on. Yeah. You know.
Well, you nailed the footprint, side battery, and nobody likes to take an optic off to change the battery, man.
Right. And the enclosed emitters, I think, are the future because they're so easy to keep clean. They don't get a bunch of the dust and lint and whatever. You can just wipe it off really easy, and it's better in the rain. So I really like the enclosed emitter stuff. So we're working on things, guys, and I like to show these things to you and to the people at NRA because it shows that we're not just a rebranding operation. Like, they're just putting the Gideon name on the same stuff you could have got from Vortex 2 years ago. No, we're working on stuff. We're developing. We're testing. We're trying out ideas. Not everything works. Not everything's going to make it as a product. But we're a legitimate company that's working on problems that shooters bring to us, and we're going to solve those problems for them.
Awesome. All right, Gideon Optics. Go check them out on the website, or social medias, or whatever else you want. Good to see you, brother.
Great to see you, man.
Thank you.